25% of allotted compensation amount to victim residents whose houses were completely burned transferred to their personal bank accounts for the first phase, informs Chief Minister and Bahrain. All-out efforts being made to ensure freedom of press and protection of state journalists, says IPR Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan. And Bangladesh Army Chief confirms Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's departure amidst turmoil, pledges support for interim government. Hello, you're watching IS Primetime English News. I'm Jay Xiaoinam giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Bahrain, who also holds the charge of Home Department, today informed the State Assembly that 25% of the allotted amount for victim residents whose houses were destroyed in arson attacks during the ongoing conflict has been transferred to their personal bank accounts. He was responding to a query raised by Congress MLA K. Ranjit during question hour of the House today. The Chief Minister further informed that a total of 3,446 houses that were burned down during the violence have been verified. Of this, 2,792 households have been compensated with 25,000 rupees each as the first installment amount. He also informed that a cabinet meeting had decided a sum of 1 lakh rupees per household as compensation for 3,446 verified households that were destroyed in the arson attacks. He assured that the remaining amount will be handed over to the victim residents through the DCs concerned within a few days. He further informed that a total of 59,564 people were displaced during the ongoing violence in the state, while 11,133 houses were reported destroyed in the arson attacks. So far, the government has dispensed a sum of 25,000 rupees to 9 victims in Imphal West, 115 in Imphal East, 512 in Bishnupur district and 2,156 in Kangpokpi district. The Chief Minister said the compensation scheme also decided to cover those whose houses were burned completely, to which Congress MLA K. Ranjit asks as to what steps have been taken up for those whose houses were not burned but they fled their hometown due to the violence. Responding to this query, the Chief Minister stated that the government has already handed over financial aid of 4,000 rupees each to the said victims in 4 intervals. Moreover, the department concerned has issued labor cards to the eligible victim residents, which carried a sum of 5,000 rupees each.
Holders or land owner Kangaba Ama Aduga Oxada Sarga owner collect Adugumba Kara Adugi confusion. Adugumadu defied on a final Tahange Aduga Hangbikiba Awat pushing she within this month. I am Buluina Toxic.
Information and Public Relations Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan has said that all-out efforts are being made to ensure freedom of press and protection of scribes in the state. He also informed that FIR has already been lodged pertaining to the case of Imphal Times reporter Kumanthem Dhanachandra, in which the scribe was threatened by unknown persons on May 9 this year. The case is being investigated into to book the culprits responsible for threatening the journalists. Additionally, CCTV footage is being analyzed to identify the unknown armed persons who fired several rounds of bullets at the house of Naharolgi Thaudang editor Khoirom Loyalakpa. The minister made this statement during a cut motion initiated by opposition MLA K. Megachandra as IPR Minister Dr. S. Ranjan tabled the proposed grant of 19 crore 50 lakh and 21,000 rupees for the Department of Information and Public Relations in the House today. In response to the cut motion, Dr. Sapam Ranjan further reminded that the sub-inspector responsible for assaulting Impact TV reporter R.C. Mangangcha on August 1st has also been placed under suspension for his misconduct as a police officer. Additionally, the department has so far provided 106 accredited cards and 400 general cards to the state journalists to ensure their free movement in various restricted areas for the purpose of news gathering. As such, he appealed to the opposition MLA to withdraw the cut motion and further appeal to the House to pass the proposed grant for the Department of Information and Public Relations.
Akoi Imphal Times ki mi tang mapan 2024 da pung nipan gi nungdang nuda thokiba thokdong luga naharol thokdang gi editor da thokiba thokdok sikisa akoi Home Department na yamna luna yamna maruiba enoni na case priority dong even se naharol gi thokdang gi keno to da case adum chathari investigation tori SP masamak kudak du adum chatlaga jaga du chatlaga akoi CCTV ki footage tu da kari phange hadana adum yam kupna tori du ga loina na ma ki security ma ki constant yangjan na ba yamta security zo hojik ma ki to bi na akoi Imphal Times ki do sin Imphal West ki manung dani si ki to doctor ki se si FIR lokhatle duga akoi ki si za chenaba music du moi thi du na hum du na moi action lo ba yan na bi da mutta dum yam kanna do honorisa thodok amada akoi ki journalist ama Impact TV ki journalist ama ma scuffle tawna ba khona ba du sa numit si akoi assembly ki session head loi baga head numit to head loi baga honorable chief minister na akoi ki ma ki banglo da akoi ki amju amasung akoi ki Editors Guild ki representatives may amga pamina duna whatever necessary action logani had an admit to the honorable leader of the house and commit to be given this ado subsequently adum nek cannot okan hosi action may amna asa habi gi do adum cannot awisa
Chief Minister N. Biren Singh held an important meeting with representatives from the Consortium of Manipur Petroleum Products Transporter Fraternity, Retail Outlet Dealers, LPG Distributors and Drivers Association at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal on Sunday. The meeting resulted in a unanimous decision to immediately resume the transportation of petroleum products and tankers along National Highway 37. Chief Minister Singh reaffirmed the government's commitment to ensuring the smooth and efficient movement of these critical resources on the national highways. Democratic Students Alliance Manipur Desam raised objections over the alleged recent reappointment of a superannuated faculty member at the Central Agricultural University, KAU, Imphal, terming it as deliberate violation of the university's rule and regulations. Desam urged immediate withdrawal of the reappointment order and warned to launch agitation if their demands are not fulfilled within 5 days. Addressing a press meet at its Kwakaital office, Desam President Mayang Lambam Somojit alleged that service tenure of former Dean of KAU ended on July 31, 2024. Despite superannuation of service, the former Dean has been reappointed as Dean in charge of the College of Agriculture, Iroisemba, and Director of Instruction of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, until further notice or until the ongoing dispute over the university's rule and regulation is resolved. However, Desam observed that the reappointment is a clear violation of the university's established policies when there is a long list of senior professors eligible for these roles. The ISCOM acknowledged that the re-engagement in an academic capacity but holding administrative positions such as dean, director, or head of department after retirement is not acceptable under the university's regulations. The students' organization urged action on the matter through submission of a memorandum to the union minister on Monday. The ISCOM also gave a 5-day ultimatum to the university administration to revoke the reappointment order, warning that they will otherwise launch various forms of agitations. All vehicular movement, including heavy vehicles transporting essential supplies to Manipur, came to a standstill due to the ongoing 24-hour roadblock along the National Highway 37 and Tongjai Maril Road imposed by the Rongmei Naga Council, Manipur NTL. The Ban supporters, including men and women belonging to Rongmei, Karam, Aimol, and Chiru, blocked the road and burned tires at some locations in both the routes. The ban was called by the Rongmei Naga Council Manipur NTL for non-compliance of government to its demand for an alternative administration arrangement in Noni district to address the inconveniences facing the Naga tribes living in the full hills of Kangpokpi and Churachandpur districts. However, essential services were exempted from the purview of the ban. In a significant anti-narcotics operation, the Kasar police have seized 20,000 Yaba tablets in Katigora in Assam. The tablets, with an estimated market value of 36 crore, were being transported from a neighboring state. One individual has been apprehended and a vehicle has been confiscated as part of the operation. The crackdown is part of Assam's ongoing efforts to combat the narcotics trade within the state. The operation, executed with precision, highlights the dedication of the Assam police to curb the influx of illegal substances. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma lauded the efforts of the Assam police through his social media handle X. He said the operation underscores the Assam government's commitment to a drug-free state and the relentless efforts of the police force to dismantle drug trafficking networks. Further investigations are underway to trace the origin and destination of the seized narcotics. Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Homa has urged the centre to initiate talks with Manipur-based Kuki-Jo organizations to end over a year-long ethnic violence in a neighboring state and to address the political demands of the Kuki-Jo communities. A corrigendum issued on Saturday by the State Information and Public Relations Department over its official statement on Friday clarified that during a meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Saha on August 1st, Laldu Homa had urged the Ministry of Home Affairs MHA to hold talks with ethnic Jo organizations representing all the ethnic Kuki-Jo people of Manipur. According to the corrigendum, the Chief Minister did not propose any specific organization for talks with the centre. The official statement by the department issued on Friday had said that Laldu Homa urged Saha that the MHA initiate dialogue with Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF, a Kuki-Jo body based in Churachandpur, to end the ethnic violence and address the demands of the Kuki-Jo communities. Sheikh Hasina has resigned as Bangladesh Prime Minister amid violent clashes between her party, Awami League supporters and protesters demanding that she quit, news agency Reuters has reported. Bangladesh Army Chief General Waqar-uz-Zaman told the media that the army will form an interim government and has appealed to the protesters to return to the path of peace. Hasina, who started her fourth consecutive term as Prime Minister in 2009, left state capital Dhaka in a military helicopter in May, be headed to a safer location in India. The 76-year-old is accompanied by her younger sister, Sheikh Rihana. Protesters demanding her resignation have meanwhile stormed Gono Bhawan, the Prime Minister's official residence, local media reports have said. The Bangladesh Army, it appears, is moving to take control and had reportedly given a 45-minute ultimatum to the Prime Minister to step down. Shocking visuals of protesters vandalizing a statue of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Ms. Hasina's father and the tallest leader in the country's history who led its fight for independence from Pakistan, are playing out on Dhaka's streets. In a significant breakthrough, Manipur police apprehended a key operative of the banned militant outfit KCPMC Nongren Khomba. The individual, identified as 30-year-old Sakolsem Johnson Singh, was arrested in Taubul, Bishnupur district. Singh, known for his involvement in extortion activities, was found in possession of a live ammunition round, a four-wheeler vehicle, 8 mobile handsets, 4 extortion demand letters from KCPMC Nongren Khomba, 35,000 rupees in cash and various other items. In parallel with this arrest, security forces have intensified their operations across the state. Comprehensive search operations and area domination exercises have been carried out in vulnerable regions of both hill and valley districts. These efforts are part of a broader strategy to ensure the safety and security of citizens. Additionally, the movement of essential goods continues to be a priority. Security forces facilitated the safe passage of 272 vehicles carrying crucial supplies along National Highway 2, enhanced security measures including providing convoys for vehicles in sensitive areas have been implemented to guarantee the uninterrupted flow of essential items. To further strengthen security, a total of 102 checkpoints have been established across various districts in Manipur. These measures have already led to the detention of 49 individuals for various violations, demonstrating the state's commitment to law and order. Upon receiving a reliable information from GCOI 46AR, a combined team comprising of Commando Unit Kakching under the command of OC CDO KCG led by OC Wangu Police Station, a team of 131 Battalion of BSF, GCOI 46AR Pangaltabi, and under the supervision of additional SP Operation Binoy Chongtham and overall supervision of Kakching SP Thokchom Bikramjit Singh, conducted a joint operation at Chiral Kuno, Hairi Kokthong Hill from 9 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. During the search operation, the combined team recovered 2 .36 HE grenades, 1 carbine magazine, 1 Para-2 mortar shell, 6 tear smoke shells, 1 anti-riot cartridge, 2 smoke grenades, 1 helmet, 3 detonators, 1 12-bore cartridge, and 4 treasure rounds from Hairi Kokthong Hill located at Chiral Kuno. A case has been taken up at Wangu Police Station and investigated into. Acting on a specific information about the presence of arms and ammunition in fringe areas of Thoubal district of Manipur, Indian Army and Manipur Police launched a joint search operation today and recovered 2 9mm carbine machine guns, 2 9mm pistols, 1 .32 pistol, 1 12-bore single-barrel gun, 2 .303 rifles, 9 hand grenades, ammunition and other warlike stores. The recovered items have been handed over to Manipur Police for further investigation. Before we end, the headlines once again. 25% of allotted compensation amount to victim residents whose houses were completely burned transferred to their personal bank accounts for the first phase, informs Chief Minister and Birre. All-out efforts being made to ensure freedom of press and protection of state journalists, says IPR Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan. And Bangladesh Army Chief confirms Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's departure amidst turmoil, pledges support for interim government. That's all we have in this bulletin. Next we have IS Primetime Manipuri News at 9 p.m. Till then, good night.